I'm back. I totally didn't keep my word for my New Year's resolution was to be more consistent with uploading to YouTube, which I did really good with for a few months, and then life got in the way. I mean, it's no excuse, but just got busy working, single momming, and running my keto community on Facebook, and even took a trip to Orlando for my business, and all kinds of exciting stuff has been going on, but I have still been filming my recipes, so I have a crap ton of recipes banked up in my phone that I need to just kind of like purge and get out. So there's going to be a lot of YouTube videos coming up for you guys, so stay tuned. Lots of great keto recipes and content coming your way. So today's video is going to be, I'm going to do 3 recipes in this video. The first is ribeye steaks with a creamy mushroom sauce. So good. One of my favorite ways to have steak. The second one is keto waffles, and they were awesome. Put all these fancy toppings on them, and you can put whatever you want on them, but so delicious, really yummy. You could probably also make pancakes out of the batter, but I did some waffles in my waffle iron. Also, I did some gyro salad, which is kind of like a, I don't know if you do like the Greek gyro, or some people call them gyros, depending on where you're from, but it's basically the Greek meat that's like a lamb beef mix. But instead of doing it on a pita, I did it on a nice big like Greek salad with all the yummy feta cheese and pepperoncinis and olives and all that good stuff. So let's get going. I will show you all 3 recipes, and as always, the step-by-step instructions will be in the description box. So I can't wait to catch up with you guys. Let me know what you've been up to. Thank you for all the support and new subscribers. I love you guys. You're awesome. All right, let's get to the video. Hey guys, how are you? What is for dinner tonight for you guys? I'm excited because it's friggin' steak night, and we're having ribeyes, and I'm gonna make some quick creamy mushrooms with it, and I will take you through it step by step as always and show you how it's done. Big thick ribeye steaks. I've got them coated generously with Weber Chicago steak seasoning. It's basically just a blend of salt, garlic, spices, red bell, and red pepper. And I'm just kind of letting that sit and get, you know, more room temperature so that it cooks more thoroughly, and all those flavors kind of meld in. And then I'm going to chop up my mushrooms. Okay, so first I have got about 4 cups of fresh halved and quartered button mushrooms with a couple tablespoons of avocado oil, couple cloves of minced garlic, a little bit of salt, pepper, and dried thyme, and I am just going to fry them up for a few minutes before adding the rest of the ingredients. Next, I am cooking the steaks in a hot pan that I have sprayed down with this duck fat spray. It gets to a really nice high heat, has a high smoke point without burning. So that is how I'm going to cook the steaks. So I'm going to let them just sit and do their thing for a little bit, and then I'll flip them over in a couple of minutes and do the other side. I've added 4 tablespoons of Kerrygold butter and a ½ cup of heavy whipping cream to this. And I am going to bring it to a simmer and just let it rock out for a few minutes and thicken up. And that will be the creamy mushroom. I'm taking these steaks off the skillet, and while they're still hot, I'm putting a tablespoon of Kerrygold butter on both of them and just kind of letting it melt down into the steaks. Make some extra tasty of Worcestershire sauce to the mushrooms, and you can see the sauce is getting nice and thick. It's going to be super. This is what it looks like, a pan-seared ribeye with a mushroom cream sauce, and I busted out a quick batch of mashed cauliflower. I just put a bag of riced cauliflower that I steamed in the microwave in the blender with a little garlic powder, salt, heavy cream, and butter, and blended it up. And now I'm going to... Hey guys, good afternoon. It is now officially Wednesday, and I am home with my sick kid who has strep, and I'm going to be breaking my fast at about noon. It's a little after noon. There's the melted coconut oil with some keto waffles. So I'll walk you through how I'm going to make those. I've got my daughter's little Anna and Elsa waffle iron heated up, and I'm ready to go. First step is I took a... There's 3 egg whites in here. I separated 3 eggs and put the yolks in a separate bowl. And I took my electric whisker and just spent a couple of minutes and whisked up these egg whites until they had stiff peaks form. Which what that means is when you do like this, see that peak? It's not moving, it's not drooping, it's just stuck out stiff. That's what that means. So as you'll see, I mean, it looks like a meringue or something like that. So that is what you're looking for. I have the egg yolks, and I have some baking powder, some coconut flour, some vanilla extract, some monk fruit, and I've kind of whisked that all together with the melted coconut oil. And now I'm going to just fold the egg white mixture and the egg yolk mixture together. And I will put all of the measurements in the description box when I upload this to YouTube. I've got the yolk and the white mixtures kind of just folded together and smooth. And now I'm going to load up little batches into the waffle iron. In case you're wondering what this very high-tech waffle iron looks like that I'm using, this is it. My daughter got it when she was like a toddler for Christmas, and since I don't make waffles that often, I just pull this out and use it when I want to make them. I definitely probably should get an actual adult waffle iron, but I just don't make them that much, but it's on my bucket list. Also, I don't know if you can see, there's steam still coming up out of the waffle iron. Back in the day, in my 20s, when I did have a Belgian waffle maker, the indication that they were done was when the steam stopped. So that's kind of what I'm waiting for, but I'm not, of course, going to let it go like 15 minutes. I'm going to give it a few good minutes because you don't want to open it up before they're done, because then it's going to be kind of just like pull apart and be stuck to both sides and all that not so fun stuff. So the smoke looks like it's starting to kind of die down a little, maybe. Anyway, I'll keep an eye on it and show you. Success. I opened it up and this is what it looks like. The underside wasn't as brown, so I flipped it over and I'm leaving it open, and I'm just kind of letting the bottom brown up a little bit too, but looks good to me. While the rest of my waffles are cooking up, here's what one looks like, by the way. My kiddo's eating the other one. I am making a protein vanilla maple glaze for them. Basically, all I did is I took a serving of this Integrated Supplements Whey protein. It's a low-carb protein powder, vanilla flavor. I added a tablespoon of this maple vanilla syrup and then a few drops of water and just stirred it up really, really good so it looks like kind of like a, I don't know, like a drizzle kind of consistency. So that's going to be the topping with some fresh berries. Right, here is what the waffles look like finished. It made 6, but my daughter ate one. There at the end, I only had enough for like a little bit, so kind of like pieces are missing on the sides, but they still look super yummy. So this is before I add the toppings. I'm going to add those and then I'll show you what it looks like. Protein vanilla maple glaze I just showed you. And then I'm also going to add this apple pie almond cashew butter. And that is going to be, oh, and a few fresh berries. I'll show you that. There we have it. That is the waffles topped with protein glaze, topped with apple pie almond cashew butter, and a few tablespoons of raspberries and blackberries, and I'm going to dig in. I don't know if I'm going to be able to eat all this, but I'm going to try. Good evening. It is that time again. I'm about to make some dinner, so I wanted to share it with you. I stopped by my local restaurant supply store today, and I picked up some gyro, which is like the Greek meat that is like a lamb beef sausage. And it's shaved off. They sell it frozen, and I picked it up and I'm defrosting it right now, and then I'm going to fry it up and I'm going to put it on top of a Greek salad, and I'm going to make my homemade tzatziki sauce to drizzle over it. So I will take you through everything. These are going to be the main ingredients of my tzatziki sauce. I'm going to start with a whole cup of this whole plain Greek yogurt. It's not sweetened. I'm going to drizzle some olive oil in it, some fresh lemon juice. I'm going to dice up a cucumber, smash and mince a clove of garlic, and a little bit of dill, salt and pepper, and that's going to be my tzatziki sauce. The finished tzatziki sauce, I did a cup of whole milk unsweet Greek yogurt, 2 tablespoons each of lemon juice and olive oil, the zest of 1 whole lemon, 1 of the little mini cucumbers, and 2 cloves of garlic. Then I did about a teaspoon of dried dill and then just seasoned up with salt and pepper, and I'm going to stick it in the fridge to chill while I'm making the gyro. I'm frying up the gyro meat, kind of just like bacon. I'm just frying it. It's already cooked, but I just want to heat it up and get a little crisp on it, dry it off on some paper towels over there, and then I'll show you what the finished product looks like. And that is the finished product. It is a Greek salad topped with gyro meat and a homemade tzatziki sauce for dressing. I am gonna chow down.